And here are the Stormbringers. Explain this mischief.
This tempest is our vengeance.
Cold winds for a cold heart.
3 times we asked for Gunlord's hand. 3 times we demanded she choose between us.
3 times my brother's hideous face drove her away.
It's your face, shitwit. We're twins.
You conjured the storm because your feelings were hurt.
This storm is the storm that rages within us. The noble pain of those wronged in love.
The lady said no. Move on.
I don't like your tone, Aesir. You think you're better than us, just like she did. Maybe it's time to shut your mouth.
Why don't you come and try?
Your bones will be swallowed by ice.
The skies have cleared. The blizzard is over at last.
雷山小路。哎呦，精通点数哎！ 我技能点全点了。
点满就是了。
啊，对啊，我点满了。你点满的时候，你就会有一个精通点数，可以选择你要加强哪一个。
啊，是哦。
对啊，就那个啊，就是近战加强远程还是暗杀这样子就没了。
嗯哼，好烂哦。
400点。我现在来看尤米尔的血石会给什么。干又给5点精通点数，靠北哦！啊，我精通点数就满了，给我5点精通点数要冲他小。
DLC。
哦，他给的是5点精通点数哦，所以我可以一直点，
一直点一直爽。
所以我接下来升级都会拿到精通点数，是这样的意思。然后你就可以一直强化某一个方面的能力。哦，我大概懂了。还是觉得很笨。而且我还以为点数全点完了之后会拿到什么成就，也没有啊。烂透了。好小。
I sorely underestimated the heft of your balls, Oathbreaker. You dare show your face.
Oathbreaker, I did to you what you did to my son. This is only fair.
And Sutunga, what of him?
Don't blame me for your own lack of character. You stole the mead.
For the safety of my people, Loki. For Asir, for Vanir, for all of Asgard.
But not for Jotnar. Not for me.
You let the Jotnar into Asgard. So many dead, all so you could smuggle in your son.
He was not safe here. They knew what he was and knew what he would become. Just as you do.
I swore to you I would not harm him. That is the truth.
That is the truth now. But how it will gnaw at you, knowing that to kill my son will undo your doom. Release him, Harvey. Release Fenrir, or I swear I will kill you, here and now.
You are out of favors, Trickster. You're welcome to try.
When my son is loosed from his bondage, he will ravage all of Asgard.
No quarter this time, Loki! You have gone too far!
Woke up.
You might be the strongest, but I was ever the quicker one.
Curse you, Loki! We were like brothers once! You meant to have me killed! I will never forgive that.
Why wait till Ragnarok when you can die now?
Let's see if you fight as well as you lie! Are you finished?
Curse you, Harvey.
Your own distrust has undone you. Now go. And do not show your face again.
I cannot be other than who I am. All this was fated. All this will happen again.
But you will not be here to see it.
Do not be so sure of that. The game is not over. The game is never over.
Gone to who knows what mischief. I will not see him again soon.
感觉终于快结束了。嗯哼，是的，西榔头。这该不会就是密米尔的人头吧？
The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
Speaking with someone?
Do you have the mead?
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your Hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain. Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
The mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Ashen. To remember you, it must know you. Surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the World Tree. Only then will you have that which you desire.
You yourself have lost much for wisdom. Beheaded by those who did not value your learning.
My Hugur is here. That is all that matters. I have learned to live incomplete, as will you.
And if I make this sacrifice, what then?
While death and ruin rage all around, the World Tree will keep you. Your body will die, but your Hugur will live on here. In time, you will be born anew, into a new world, birthed from the ashes of the old.
Do you vouch for this strangeness?
I must believe it, for there is one I love dearly who depends upon it.
And there is no other way.
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would give all that and more.
哦，所以这里就是世界之树大厅。
It is done.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the World Tree will remember them.
And you? What is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Suttungr and Gunnlóðr will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the 9 worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead was our 7th. But they feared how it might change the humans for the worse, so they locked it away and banished me from Utgardr. By your efforts, you have returned to me what is mine. The ashes of my husband. He made his own sacrifice for knowledge. With a few changes to this mead, I may undo old sorrows.
Do as you will. I've had my fill of this cursed realm.
Bright mind, heart's ease. Beloved, I will not fail you again.
My work here is done. Now to Asgard to save my people.
所以我猜的是对的。
啊，你猜什么？
就是艾沃尔看到了奥丁的记忆，果然是他美化过的。
哦吼。
所以那个什么，在他的记忆里面，什么密米尔的圣泉、世界之树的根，就是现实他跟他哥哥去过的那个世界之树大厅。所以所谓的约顿海姆就在挪威啊。
哦，对。
所以这里都是跟挪威一样，都是冰天雪地的地方。
嗯哼。
然后刚刚的剧情就也到奥丁来到这个密米尔的圣泉，然后再类似做法吧，其实就是把他们的那个血液啊、DNA 样本什么之类的记录在这里。
哦。
然后有一个叫希尔金，就是我讲那个3个主神的其中一个，他就会讲说，他跟那个另外这个国度的国王跟他的女儿，他们本来就是什么三巨头之类的那一种，就是跟之前异术传说里面的那3个主神是一样的啊，所以大概可以了解了。所以奥丁这一条线其实就是另外一个国家的依序人。
哦吼。
所以以前就有传送装置的，可以让他们在不同的国家飞来飞去。不过觉得蛮有意思的。觉得蛮有趣的，而且这里还埋了一个梗，就是奥丁跟那个其中一个就是3主神其中一个的女人有过一夜情。
哦。
对啊，不知道这个有什么意义，因为他到现在都没有讲。然后那个女的被睡了之后，然后就走了。但他在研究的是什么跟未来的人通话的技术，所以搞不好他是其中一个谁之类的。但就不知道这个国家的人都可以变成动物的能力到底是什么意思？只是大概可以猜说，那个为什么洛基生的儿子会是一头狼，是因为大概他也是可以变身吧？毕竟他也是那个双巨人的后代。
allan dag að sé Þórstagur. Muni eigi breyta mér. Muni þú sáð allt. Komnu! Berjast á móti!
但我按错了。我要回去，但我好像变成醒来，靠北。干，按错了。
Come, settle your mind and tell me what you have seen.
Strange things, Valka. I'm learning much and seeing more than my mind can understand.
Go on.
In Jotunheim, I sought and found a mead of incredible power. Promised me a strange effect. To drink it would deliver me from death. Shield me from the destruction of Ragnarok. By this mead, I hope to live beyond my own death, well into the future.
Fascinating. Was that your final vision?
They have not ended, not yet. Something compels me to return to Asgard.
The elixir is ready when you are.
干，结果还没结束啊！我以为这已经是最后的了，靠北。
到底要多久？
对啊，妈的！我只好再继续睡了。是说阿发就这样睡着了，这样他手机不会没电吗？
很高兴就好。
我只是想说这样好让，就是好伤手机的电池哦。
对啊。
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it.
格莱普尼尔。
I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast, spare no loose ends. The cord will stretch or shrink to fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt, till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
You mean from Asgard, do you not? My debt to you is paid in full?
Yes, as promised.
Thank you, Harvey. I did not expect you to remember.
Where will you go next?
Under the mountains of Svartalfheim. Our mountains. To free the Earth's riches. For this is what I know best.
提尔。哦，这里有。我干，靠背。我看起来真的快了，要打 BOSS 了。
BOSS，就你之前说那什么？
不是，神话线的 BOSS， 要打那个芬尼尔了。应该这头狼打完就没了，然后就剩最后的主线去打阿佛列王就没了吧。希望不要再拖下去了，我希望它可以快点结束。虽然我的确没有游戏玩，但我觉得一直看着这个我也腻了。我最近每次玩游戏都是看着这个画面。完了，我突然想到，这样我们是不是更不太有机会去玩那个杀僵尸的游戏了？杀僵尸啊，窝力。
哦，对啊。
看来大家都不喜欢。
没有很好玩啊。
真的哦，你这么觉得？
打着哈欠说这句话很没有说服力，你知道吗？
为什么？
感觉就是很无聊，然后想打哈欠。
对啊，他刚才就是说没有很好玩啊。
对啊。
你刚不是说很好？没有啊，很好玩这样。
没有，他是连在一起讲，没有很好玩的意思。
Javi, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Regrettable, but necessary. I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that will test our strengths combined. I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever-living.
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name? Did Loki tell you?
He did. It is a fine name.
Yes. Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate. Henry! A good word has come!
Leave me.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Do they now? And what do they have to be afraid of? Old friend.
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon. That we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard, without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar! Or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki, have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Fair.
Be swift, Harvey.
It burns.
Harvey?
Lies.
Unbind him! Harvey! Here you stay, Fen Dweller!
哇，可怜的提尔被表了，手断了。
Here you die. Deceiver. Brothers will fight one another. Kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore.
我靠！我发觉这头狼有的够强，难怪他写说建议350等以上再来挑战。他不吃任何控场的招式，然后不吃任何什么的，而且他有一堆神奇古怪的招，很难打。而且它血条还是我目前为止遇过最厚的一只。 不行了，我决定拿出2把刷子出来，看会不会比较快一点。哇！巨狼吸夫哎！那芬里尔啊，干会咬着一根棒子，看起来跟巨狼吸夫一样。笑死！我操！而且对他超难造成伤害的，他身上好像有一层保护罩一样，怎么就是打他很久才会有伤。
Then comes the second great sorrow, when the Havi goes to fight the wolves.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself each night in the cold and dark. Before I sleep, the taste of your flesh.干！臭狗！有够难打。
All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
If I could have done this any other way.
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
Fate, I know. You made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki, but I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help. Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say,
but to show. A vision of the times to come.
None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever. And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Aesir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end. This was not my day to die.
耶！神话线结束。
sorry， 刚没声音，我跑去洗澡。
OK 啊。
因为我从医院回来，我还没洗澡，我想洗下去。我刚就在书桌上趴着睡觉，然后发现我家该死的问题，你知道吗？在书桌上趴下去，因为我戴着手套，马上要开始冷起。
那为什么不躺在床上？
因为躺在床上一样会冷。
盖棉被也会冷哦。
对，我昨天晚上就是盖着棉被还是会冷。
哦。
有一个方法可以让我不会冷。穿5件裤子。 大哥怎么不见？
唔知。
干我上古卷都在玩，到现在还没有去解压缩它，你知道？
With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
195G.
And what did you see?
OK 啦。
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend, things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Selfishness unmeasured often feels this way. What else did you see?
I witnessed the final vision from the Nornir, the coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash, a chaos like a foul wind from the depths of Ginnungagap. But we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us, we drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. And that was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
I can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge, and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
I understand. Or I hope I do. Thank you, Valka.
Thank you, Valka.
靠北。他说那个右上角有一个古墓哦，需要钥匙那古墓，这里会闪特的原因你们绝对想不到。对，就是因为机体很多，而且它的机体使用的材质是8K 的材质，你知道吗？所以占太多显格了，直接爆炸崩溃。
笑。我要去上厕所。